A furious crowd descended into chaos Saturday in Minneapolis, and dozens of anti-ICE demonstrators were hauled away. At least 42 anti-ICE protesters were arrested Saturday outside the Bishop Henry Whipple Federal Building in Minneapolis after chaos erupted following a memorial for local residents Renee Good and Alex Preddy, who were fatally shot by federal agents last month. Video from the scene showed dozens of people being taken into custody as some protesters hurled insults at state patrol officers, tore down yellow police tape, and threw lewd objects at law enforcement. One protester claimed through a megaphone that the gathering was peaceful, while chants of "No justice, no peace" echoed through the crowd. Dozens of participants were seen wearing gas masks. The unrest followed a memorial held exactly 1 month after Good's death at Powderhorn Park, roughly a 15-minute drive from the federal building. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey posted on social media that thousands showed up to remember and honor Renee Good and Alex Preddy, and that the city would, quote, keep spreading love, but he did not address the subsequent violence and arrests, Fox News reported. Protests in Minneapolis escalated in January after Good and Preddy were killed during clashes with immigration enforcement, intensifying debate over federal tactics and local authority. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Frey have accused the federal government of violating constitutional rights and weaponizing immigration agencies, demanding ICE withdraw from the state. On Wednesday, White House border czar Tom Homan announced the withdrawal of 700 federal agents from Minneapolis amid rising tensions.
No peace, no more ICE in our streets! No more ICE! No more ICE! No more ICE! ICE got to go! The people united will not stop!
From Minneapolis to Nebraska, thousands of Americans brave Polar Code to protest ICE.
No justice! No peace! No more ICE down our streets!
Boycott ICE! Freedom under attack! Chants echo across American cities.
No more ICE! No more ICE! No more ICE!
Car hit student during an anti-ICE protest outside Nebraska high school. We'll be known as the city that stood up for freedom, says protester from Minneapolis. Anger is spilling onto the streets across the United States as thousands protest President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown in what has become one of the largest nationwide protest waves in recent years. In Minneapolis, thousands marched through freezing temperatures, braving polar winds to demand an end to aggressive federal immigration enforcement. Crowds gathered near the Public Service Building before flooding downtown streets, chanting, "ICE out now!" Protesters carried banners reading, "Immigrants are welcome here," "Protect the First Amendment," and "Fascism cannot survive without lies or billionaires."
We'll be known as the city that stood up for freedom. We're all together. We love each other. That's why I'm here. It's because I love my city, I love my country, and I love my neighbors.
That's the only way I'm getting hope is by seeing how we have shown up. The mutual aid that's been created has made me feel like I can get through this. Otherwise, I'm pretty exhausted, angry, sad, depressed.
I want to believe that. I want to hope that. But I always say hope isn't a plan. And so it's you keep on working, keep on moving, keep on being the community, showing up, being that beloved community like Martin Luther King Jr. talked about and the Gospel of Luke talks about. So that's where I'm at. Keep working, keep moving.
I am impressed by the numbers. We show up. It's cold, but we show up. They messed with the wrong city.
What's the goal? What is the objective of the march? What do you want to see happen?
People to listen, people to know we're not happy, and to get ICE out.
And will you keep marching until they're gone?
I will keep marching until they're gone. Yes.
We need to abolish ICE. We need to take back our constitutional rights, our First Amendment, our Second Amendment, all our Fourth Amendment, all our amendments, and we have to impeach everyone from the top down until we have an actual democracy. And I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't think anybody does. But we're waiting for it, we're pushing for it, and we're marching for it.
In Minneapolis, music also became part of the resistance. Rock legend Bruce Springsteen performed his new song, Streets of Minneapolis, honoring those killed in the unrest. Quoting Tom Morello on stage, Springsteen told the crowd,
"In the dawn's early light, citizens stood for justice."
The protests follow fatal shootings involving federal immigration agents, including the killing of intensive care nurse Alex Preddy, who was shot after filming an immigration operation. His death came weeks after Renee Good was fatally shot by an ICE officer during another enforcement encounter, incidents that have ignited nationwide outrage. The protests spread rapidly across the country. In Los Angeles, thousands gathered outside City Hall before marching to a federal detention center. As night fell, federal agents used chemical sprays to disperse crowds. Students across California walked out of classrooms holding signs reading, "We are all Renee Good." And again, the message echoed, "ICE out now." From Washington, D.C. to Boston, Kansas City to Georgia, demonstrators joined a coordinated national strike under the slogan, "No work, no school, no shopping." But tensions have also turned dangerous. In Nebraska, a student protester was struck by an SUV displaying a Trump campaign flag during a demonstration outside a high school. Authorities say the driver has since been located and investigations are underway. Meanwhile, a prominent journalist covering the Minneapolis protests now faces federal charges, further fueling debate over press freedom and protest rights. The action comes amid mixed messages from the Trump administration about de-escalating Operation Metro Surge. President Donald Trump has deployed 3,000 federal officers to Minneapolis, 5 times the local police force. Heavily armed agents in tactical gear patrolled neighborhoods, fueling tensions with residents and demonstrators. Across the United States, communities remain deeply divided over immigration enforcement, with supporters arguing it restores order, while critics say it tears families apart and threatens civil liberties. And as protests continue to grow, one question hangs in the air. Will this wave of demonstrations force a change in policy or push the country deeper into confrontation? For now, America's streets remain the battleground, not just over immigration, but over the direction of the nation itself.